Alright fellas, what's going on? Denonu here, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And this is some Elder Scrolls Online. I recently excuse me, let me act like I can talk. I recently purchased the game. I've been planning to get back into it after a while. And I've talked to a friend who tried it with me when the game first came out, but he didn't like it then, so I played it for a little bit, but then stopped playing it. But since he recently is interested in the game, I figured I'd pick it back up, record some videos of it and things like that. Plus, this is the console version, not the PC version, so I know it's been, I haven't played this game since it actually came out, and I know they got the Morrowind expansion coming up, and I was a huge fan of Morrowind when that came out, so I figured I'd jump back into it, play it with him, record some stuff, and actually, record some quests and things like that. But recently found out, after doing more research on it, that a lot of the story-driven content quests, as far as the main story of the game, certain things and other things are like instances, they're solo-based, meaning I can't play it with him because you're stuck in an instance by yourself. So we made a character. This is the character I'm going to be playing with. I made a sexy high elf who's I tried to make her sexy as hell, YouTube, but one can only get so far. But I look better than other people, so that's the most important thing. I brought this dress here. This isn't what you start out with. The weapons is what you start off with, but I basically, paid a couple extra dollars. If I want to play a game, I want to look good while I play it. I mean, if you see me play any MMO or anything where I get to make my character, I try to make the sexiest thing walking. But still can't find another, character like I did in Blade and Soul. I wish I want that in every MMO game. But anyway, I figured since those things are solo based, meaning the story and everything, that I record them and do a little Let's Play type format. So I figured I can do side quests and stuff with my friend and everything when he jumps on. I know I'm waiting for him to jump on now. He's probably, downloading the game and everything while I'm making these. But since these are story-driven content, I figured I'd play these out and actually record them, like this. And, just show you guys my experience, as it grows learning about the game. Because, I'm a noob at this game, so... first off, where was that, thing that I seen back here? One thing I did notice when I started the game, let me just make a mention of this. I love how they basically took the whole Skyrim menu system and just ported that shit into this game, and that's how all the controls and the options were in this game. This game had tons of options for, FOV sliders and everything, and I wasn't expecting that on console. I was expecting, I've played Final Fantasy, I've played DC Universe and everything, but those were PC MMOs that they ported over, but that was basically it. The controls were obviously still made for a PC, so that's what I was expecting with this, right? But this game is smooth. It plays smooth, it runs smooth. The graphics look decent. I mean, it's not super ultra settings or nothing like that, but it looks damn good. I got in the game and I was I don't remember my character models looking this good. I know I made a male character on PC, but I was I don't remember, the females looking this good, but, maybe it was just been a long time. But here it is. This is what I was looking for here. But I basically ran through the first little tutorial area and ran around, I think, just trying to get a feel for the game. I had to run back to where, how was it, the Daggerfall? The Daggerfall Covenant spawns at. So I had to get there because I know my friend is planning on making a red guard, so he's jumping onto that. But we didn't do nothing else as far as the tutorial. We basically just got out of the tutorial area. The wizard guy we were speaking to was like, "Hey, look, come meet me at Harborage. We got to talk about what happened." So that's what I'm gonna do here. Also, if you guys want to play with me or what have you, let me know. My gamer tag is the same as my YouTube channel name, so hit me up. I don't mind playing with anybody. Hell, I even got the Xbox, not the Xbox 360, the Xbox One version by accident, because I actually bought both versions of the game. Because I had brought this one first, right? And then my friend and we have a few other friends who play on Xbox, and he was like, well, why didn't you get that version? That way we could play with them. But then I bought the Xbox One version, and then we couldn't play with those people because they weren't picking up the game and they didn't have no interest in it. So it's like, fuck, now I got two copies of the same game. So, but I mean, I can't trade it in, or I guess I could, but I only paid like $13 for it because I bought it off Amazon. So, it's not like I'm going to be getting anything for it, so I might as well keep it. So, no matter which system, if it is PlayStation 4, Xbox, or even PC, like I have it on PC too. If you guys want to play and get some quests in and stuff, hit me up. I mean, that's my main reason for playing an MMO game. That's my reason for putting down. I think I was playing Star Wars, The Old Republic, and as soon as my friend was like, yo, look, I'm thinking about getting this game, I was like, oh, you are? Let me buy this game real quick. Because that's what I want to get out of MMOs. I'm not a big PvP guy. I know my friend is, but I'm not. But I like the questing, I like the storylines and things like that. I don't like grinding all that much, but I like the quest and the story. So, and I became a member of I think, what's it called, ESO Plus or whatever. But basically, you get all the DLC. So I'm gonna be, probably me and my friend are gonna be running through a whole lot of it. So can't wait to do more when that drops.
To the Harborage vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for. Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it. Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Every time I look at my chick is like big as hell, like. Alright, so he wants us to go deep inside him, apparently. Let's see what he's gonna have us do here. Wait for the prophet.
Follow me.
I don't have any
of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
I don't know what kind of character build I'm gonna make. To be honest,
my part of the story began when I awoke on the steps
let me keep my mouth shut.
The Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world.
Okay. Like I was saying, I don't know what kind of character build I'm gonna make. I'm leaning towards Battle Mage right now. So I know we haven't picked any kind of like class powers or nothing like that yet. Like if I go into my my skills here, we haven't really did anything. I know I picked I think the Templar as my class, only because I know I wanted to make a tank, and I know my friend is gonna probably make the other tank in the game, the one where you can make the lava come out the ground and the spikes on the back. I forget what it's called. The Dragon Knight, I think is what it's called. He's probably gonna make one of them. So I wanted to make a tank, and since I'm recording videos and things like that for you guys, I didn't want to make like the same exact character. I didn't really want to be a sneaky ninja. I may try out the new class once Morrowind gets here. They have some kind of new ice mage type thing with that. But as far as, being a character, I know I wanted to do melee weapons, and I know I wanted to be a tank. But also at the same time, I also want to do magic. When I was on PC, I did the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 Summoner, and I liked the class, don't get me wrong, but it just didn't have enough firepower with it. There wasn't enough, you know, backbone to the character, so to speak. I didn't. The summons, they weren't great. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. You could attack things with them all day. I kept getting killed, and it was just, I didn't particularly like it. I liked the lightning aspect of it because it was like something like, you know, it had some badass lightning powers. But I wanted to try things up a little bit different, so we went with this. I went with this one specifically because I wanted to make a tank, but I also wanted to heal. You know, I didn't want to be stuck in one of those situations where we're attacking something and I can't heal me and my friends. So I wanted to go with that. From what I heard, this class is actually okay. You know, like if you level up and spec a certain way, you can be, you know, either like a DPS Templar or maybe like a healing Templar, you know, whatever like that. And I'm not going to go with any particular build, I don't think. I know when I play games, I like to do my own thing. So we're going to take it in stride and, you know, do our own thing. I don't know if you can dual wield spells. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. But I know I at least want a sword in one hand and either a shield in the other one, or some kind of like magical powers and, you know, in my offhand. Either one or two. So we may end up doing both. Who knows? Like I said, I've only bought 2 powers so far. The rest is empty. All right. All right, let's go talk to him and continue this quest here.
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
Yeah, they're called plot holes in like every Elder Scrolls game.
I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the 5 companions.
Man, I am nobody's companion. I'm the main star of the game. Let's get this, you know, let's get this, set the Elder Scrolls straight, okay?
The 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Yeah, we already know the Dragonborn, so I'm guessing he was, you know, screaming at everybody he met.
Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colovian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Varen was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Okay.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5 companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
I'm guessing they tried to do something badass, and, you know, they got killed because they, you know, they weren't up to the task. Unlike all of my sexiness, we're gonna own the world when we're done.
Was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next,
hey, that's the chick I was helping out earlier in the beginning of the game.
Powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, 𝐶𝐤, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard.
What's up? Like that sword you got?
Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed.
Yeah, you failed.
Manamako, the traitor.
King of Worms. I remember you.
Powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
You actually got that staff in Oblivion, and you could like resurrect people with it. It was pretty cool. His quest was stupid though. You had to basically fight a cult that was trying to like resurrect them or do something. Or can I steal some ancient artifacts here and go back to the present? Or because if I'm learning this as he learned it, like were you here? Like, you know, I don't see you anywhere. All right.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Okay.
Each of the 5... You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard.
I'm taller than her.
𝐶𝐤 came from a long line of Red Guard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, 𝐶𝐤 was charged with protecting the entire group.
Okay.
The 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the imperial throne years before. Manamako the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
Yeah, I kind of forgot what that ritual is. Watch he probably like sacrifice everybody else to try to give himself power or something. That's how it always goes. Like that kind of stuff. Am I supposed to go somewhere else? Because wouldn't let me.
These were the five.
Okay, so I just had to leave and come back.
Set out from the imperial city on an epic quest to recover the lost amulet of kings.
As you said, like 3 different times already.
Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt them. By tradition, only the dragon.
Like, okay, see, he's just repeating himself. I'm guessing. Let me hold on. Let me do something here. Quests. There we go. Let me do that. That way it'll be marked as what I gotta do. See, they want me to talk to him, but I don't understand. Like, I'm talking to him and he's just repeating himself. So
these were the 5
is there something else I didn't pick?
Only the Dragonborn. Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill. These were the 5 companions who set out from the imperial city on an epic quest to recover.
Okay, maybe I gotta talk to them. Is that what it is? Okay, that's not doing anything. Okay. See, I'm guessing he's supposed to talk more about what happened, but am I supposed to leave and like come here? I'm guessing this is where they do whatever ritual he was talking about, or maybe he goes from there to here, and then they show me some over here, and he talks about it. This looks like it's progressing down to like the next part in this story that he's telling us. This is just telling me to go back. Could be a glitch, YouTube. It could be a glitch. I know before we started the video, I tried to come into the cave, and it wouldn't let me come in. So I had to like quit out and come back in and reload my game. But could be that this is something similar because he's not saying anything. Okay, that's cool. Huh? I'll switch my active quests. Alright, so I just talk to him again. I mean, maybe I gotta hear him out and not interrupt him or something.
Who set out from the Manamako by tradition only the Dragonborn. Each of the 5 companions. You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Sky. 𝐶𝐤 came from the 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 are one of the most influential. Manamako the traitor, the great enemy.
Oh, here we go. Maybe I didn't continue on. That's what I probably did.
Has ever known. His disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now.
Alright, so he just wanted to say his last sentence. That's what it is. Alright, guess we gotta follow him to the other side where we. Oh, but like I thought we had to go over there. Guess not.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Yeah, but you didn't say 𝐷𝐢𝐻, though. That's like the whole thing.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Molag Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
I'm not particularly mad. You know, I work for Molag Bal in like every game, so it's like, you know, he got the good stuff. Just saying. Throw that out there. He might screw you over, but, you know, he got some good stuff.
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Manimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the plane meld. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra. Manimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molag Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, 𝐶𝐳 took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manimarco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molag Bal. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manimarco and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molag Bal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
No, he does not. Alright.
Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired. Molag Bal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil and seek to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction have been appearing all throughout Tamriel.
Yeah, I seen the one trailer that they had where the 3. Oh shit! No, no, fuck. See, that's what I get for talking. You know, instead of watching where I was going. Let me keep my black mouth shut.
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity.
Alright, so... But what I was saying is I remember seeing one of the trailers for the game. They had the three main people fighting, and that was coming down, and Deidre was pouring down. I would love that that trailer.
And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Yeah, why not?
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met. Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Minimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents wherever they can be found and expose their lies. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Oh, kicking me out, huh? Ooh, okay, so I will receive a bracelet, a glyph, I forgot what they do, and a skill point, okay? Complete quest. Alright. See, can we equip that stuff? And I guess we could spend that skill point too. Alright, so I got 2 powers so far. I don't really know what to do. I want to put it in, I guess, this. That way I can at least have 3 powers active and I can heal. That's what I'm leaning towards. It's probably the best bet. Yeah, let me do that. That way I don't have to rely on potions or anything like that. Okay, and we don't have anything else, so I walked around and I stole a bunch of stuff, so that's why I have armor and stuff and everything here. So, all right, let's equip this because we gotta have something. Collar of bones. Okay, I'll take that too. Don't know where I picked that up, but I'll like it. Feet. I want to put on armor, but what I did was when I traveled to the town that the Daggerfall people spawn in, I forget what it's called. I want to say like Anumbra or something like that. I had went on a boat and stole some stuff. As soon as I walked into town, a guard came in here and whooped my ass. And they took my stuff and everything. So this is the newer stuff that I stole. I'm assuming if I equip it and walk into town, the guards will come up on me and try to attack me. But since I don't have none of it equipped, I can walk around town and have them not attack me. And I'm guessing I can get that taken away. They have like the game told me it was like little thieves areas where you can fence stolen gear and things like that. But I'm guessing I can equip this stuff, but maybe I gotta do something with them to take it off of that stolen item list. That way I can equip it and walk around town. So that's why I don't have nothing on my feet right now besides just the basic sandals you start the game with. So since we don't really need that for right now anyway, let's get out of here. Alright, and it looks like it comes right back to... Okay, cool. Let me put my stuff away. Alright, where's the way out of here?